yesterday.
And we will stand with them now and into the future.
We will get through this.
And the community coming together tonight as it mourns the loss of two men who put their lives on the line to protect others. Welcome to Action News at 6. I'm Diane.
And I'm Lee Conklin. Thanks for joining us. Tonight, paying tribute and remembering a pair of heroes, Toledo's fallen firefighters. 42-year-old Stephen Mashinsky and 31-year-old James Dickman died battling an apartment fire in North Toledo Sunday afternoon.
Mashinsky, a 16-year veteran, was assigned to Engine 3. Dickman began serving Toledo 6 months ago. Before that, he was a member of the Perkins Township Fire Department. Today, flags all across the city and in communities all across the area are flying at half-staff in honor of the two men.
Being there for them in any way we can be there for them.
The state fire marshal, ATF, FBI, and Toledo fire investigators were back on the scene looking for answers. Sunday, crews were called to this apartment fire on Magnolia Street. Smoke billowed from the building. All the residents made it out safely, but the
is trying. Jamie Armstrong has organized a plan to feed the entire Toledo Fire Department starting tonight through the end of this week. The idea got its start on Facebook.
When they, can do such a selfless act and show their appreciation, especially for people who are constantly putting their lives on the line for us daily, I think it would just be great for the community.
Restaurants have been busy all afternoon delivering hot meals to fire stations across the city. 13 ABC's Christine Long live on Heather Downs in South Toledo with what is new at Christine.
Lee, Sean's Irish Tavern here on Heather Downs donated pizza and hot wings to the nearby fire station on Airport Highway. The owner, bartenders, and waitresses are all on board. They say offering warm meals is their way of showing the community support and condolences during the firefighters' time of grief.
I heard about it on Facebook and figured since they still have to work today and they don't get a day off to grieve, that it would be best to try to feed the ones that are still working.
My dad is a retired Toledo policeman who was shot in the line of duty, and I'm forever grateful to the firemen who came and saved his life. So it's like a reward to me to be able to pay back to them.
If you would like to get involved, there is a special Facebook page called Feed Our TFD. Now, coming up on 13 ABC Action News at 11, we'll take you to Inky's Italian on Detroit and Sylvania, plus how firefighters are reacting to these surprise deliveries. Reporting live from Toledo, Christine Long, 13 ABC Action News.
Congresswoman Marcy Kaptur is expressing her gratitude for the service of all firefighters, first responders, and police officers. 13 ABC's Lisa Guyton spoke with the Congresswoman today, and she joins us live with more on that. Lisa.
Diane, Congresswoman Kaptur was emotional as she talked about this tragedy, and she said we should all be eternally indebted to the men and women who protect and serve, as well as their families. Now, Congresswoman Kaptur's brother is a retired firefighter. She says as a community we should embrace all police, firefighters, and first responders for the courage they show on the job. She points out that we often forget these men and women are in harm's way every single day, and they pledge their lives to these careers and our communities.
My brother actually is retired from the fire division as a result of injuries, and we know how dangerous those jobs are, and all the people associated with that division, with our first responders. We thank them for holding us together as community, and our job is now to help hold their families together as they endure these great losses.
Kaptur says she hopes that each and every one of us take the time to thank the firefighters, police, and all those who serve our communities for risking their lives for the rest of us. Such a simple thing to do for the dedication they show every single day. Reporting live, Lisa Guyton, 13 ABC Action News.
And stay with 13 ABC for continuing coverage of this tragedy. We'll bring you any updates throughout the evening on air and online at 13abc.com and Twitter.
And with Chief Meteorologist Jay Bursch back, we echo everyone's sentiments. Our thoughts with the families, everyone associated with TFD. Of course, the other big story we're following this week and seemingly for the last month, of course, the weather, snow this weekend, more snow today, albeit light, and the winds helping to push the temperatures back into negative territory. Right now, most local counties under a level 2 snow emergency. Erie, Hancock, Putnam, and Wood, though, the exceptions, they're under level 1. And a number of schools have already closed for tomorrow. Most classes are canceled tomorrow. at the University of Toledo, except for the College of Medicine and Life Sciences and the College of Pharmacy. And Jay, this is really getting old now. Everybody's starting to get beaten down a little bit by this. More snow falling over the weekend, but it's the temperatures now, just the brutal cold that's really entrenched in this area right now.
It is, and you can't go outside to enjoy the snow. It's so cold, at least if you do, be very careful. But the big story, the big reason I think, Lee, schools are closing already is this, the wind chill warning, which is the highest advisory for wind chills. We had an advisory today. It was chilly, even colder for tomorrow. And this doesn't just go through tomorrow morning. This goes through Wednesday at 12 noon. So we could see a repeat performance Wednesday morning in the way of schools delaying or closing. Current temperature is already down to 2 above zero. West winds are at 18, so the current wind chill now 19 below zero. Here's a quick peek at those wind chills, dropping between 25, 30, even 35 below tonight. Tomorrow morning, back in that 25 to 30 below range, but then improvements do start to come in late Wednesday, and once that happens, we have some more light snow in the 7-day forecast. We'll update things here in just a bit. Stay tuned.
And news of below zero temperatures and more snow in the forecast will have an impact on your wallet. 13 ABC's Bill Horman says our last Arctic blast 3 weeks ago was very expensive. Bill.
That polar vortex we suffered through about 3 weeks ago ended up sucking about $1 million out of taxpayer wallets. Eventually, you have to pay the bill, and we're only now learning just what those 2 big storms and days of below zero temperatures will cost us. According to the city, those storms from January 5th to the 7th cost a whopping $842,500.
This will probably be, if not one of the most expensive months we had for snow and ice control.
The cost is in manpower and hiring private contractors. The city is using trucks and crews from other departments to clear the roads, and that's still not enough. Toledo spent more than $77,000 hiring private plows during that last winter blast, and the weather is still bad.
We can't break shifts because every couple of days we got to stay on to keep up with the snowfall.
And with trucks constantly running and below zero temperatures and salt and ice getting into engines and gears, well, the costs start to add up. And then there's the issue of how quickly the weather can affect the road conditions. You can go from wet and passable to snow-covered, then icy in just half an hour. That means spreading salt to make roads passable. The city has used 38,000 tons of salt this month alone. That's as much as we normally use in an entire winter, and there's still 2 months to go.
As long as the snow keeps flying, we're going to have plows out there.
Don't think you won't be paying for this either. In a couple of years when the city redoes its assessment taxes, well, they're going to base it on what happened this winter, so expect an increase. Reporting live from Toledo, Bill Horman, 13 ABC.
Oh, just in the nick of time. Yep. Well, it could mean millions to the local economy.
Yeah, the deal being considered to help create new jobs, well-paying jobs, and a lot of them in Hancock County.
This is 13 ABC Action News with Diane Larson and Lee Conklin.
South Korea. We're here, baby.
Tonight, these girls are dancing into Juan Pablo's heart.
She could be the one.
But he's got questions.
If I tell him the truth, it could be a deal breaker.
The Bachelor, all new tonight, 8/7 Central on ABC.
Wallside's winter window sale ends January 31st. Every second window free, plus 5 years, no interest. Call 1-800-521-7800.
The moment I set foot on campus, I knew I was going to Kent State.
The faculty and the programs are incredible.
But what really sold me was the campus. It's beautiful, it's safe, and it's friendly.
The town is great too, and just steps away from the campus. So that means school doesn't stop at the classroom.
The way I look at it, your classes in college prepare you for a career. Your experiences in college prepare you for life. I'm Brittany Yost.
My name's Nader Hassan, and we are proud students of Kent State University.
It's your first new car, or it's your first new one in a while, but it's going to be your best. And the Prius family is your best choice for fuel efficiency, versatility, and fun. Now you can get any new 2013 Prius with 0
New tonight, more jobs could be coming to the city of Findlay. The Ohio Tax Credit Authority has offered a 4-year extension of a job creation tax credit for Marathon Petroleum. But a Marathon spokesperson says that's if the company expands its Findlay headquarters. She tells 13 ABC this tax credit extension would create some 150 jobs and add some $15 million to the local economy. We're told Marathon is weighing its options and does anticipate making a decision soon.
A group working to get more research dollars to Toledo to hopefully eventually find a cure for juvenile diabetes sat down with Congresswoman Marcy Kaptur today. Advocacy representatives thanked Congresswoman Kaptur for her continued support of the special diabetes program. The SDP is a federal program dedicated to fighting, preventing, and curing diabetes. Right now it's funded at one.
Little snowfall within the forecast. We'll get to that after the break. Stay with us.
The recent record snowfall has left your friend Alice with too little space and too many vehicles.
We have new GMCs on the way and must clear the lot. Hurry in for this manager special. This 2014 GMC Sierra Crew for only $39,995. Or get 2013 closeout prices like this GMC Terrain for only $31,488. Or this 2013 GMC Acadia for $36,990. But hurry in, supplies are limited.
Get your professional grade GMC from the truck professionals at Dallas on the Central Avenue Strip.
This is Connor. Like so many kids, he was missing things in school. Distracted, disengaged, just not getting it. We tried tutors, but they didn't connect. Then we heard about Sylvan's new teaching system, Sylvan Sync. Personal lessons taught by Sylvan certified instructors using technology kids love. I've never seen him more engaged. And the results are truly inspiring. Kids like Connor typically see up to 2 to 3 times more growth than if they hadn't come to Sylvan. Learning.
Now, 13 ABC First Warning Weather with Chief Meteorologist Jay Berschbach.
Our lake effect snow showers winding down. Here's live Doppler 13,000 HD. A few still north of Adrian, north of Monroe. But that's not the story tonight. Quick peek back at the last 4 days of snow. Friday, about a ½ inch of snow. Saturday, over 3 inches of snow. 2 inches of snow yesterday, and today 1.1 inches of snowfall with those snow showers. So for the season, now approaching 40 inches of snow, by far the snowiest month of any month on record here in Toledo. And for the month, 51.2 inches. In case you're curious, the all-time record for the whole season, 73.1, set in 1977-78. So we'll make a run for that. For the normal season, if it was all said and done, 37 inches, which we surpassed in this month alone. And looking back at last year for the season so far up to this point, about 10 inches. So just amazing how snowy and cold this season/month have been. Speaking of cold, now 2 degrees outside. We are still above zero. West winds are at 18. Our current wind chill has really dropped off now at 19 below zero. Other temperatures, these are the thermometer readings. Many of us near zero, a bit warmer out by Lake Erie. You factor the wind in, 20 below in many spots, even a bit lower as we go through the next couple of hours. Let's go into the future now. Here's Predictor by the Hour at 9 p.m. Pick your spot on this map. Wind chill warnings through Wednesday at noon, and here's why. By 7 o'clock, wind chills 20, 30.
In flavor of Speedway's new and improved house blend. Always just 99 cents.
The convenience stores of Speedway. People are stuck in very old habits of using toothpaste to clean a denture, but dentures are very different to real teeth. They're about 10 times softer and may have surface pores where bacteria can grow and multiply. Pollinant is specifically designed to clean dentures daily. Its unique microclean formula kills 99.99% of odor-causing bacteria and helps dissolve stains, cleaning in a better way than brushing with toothpaste. That's why dentists recommend Pollinant.
Pollinant. Cleaner, fresher, brighter every day.
Tonight's schedule brought to you by Buckeye Cable System. Get whole home DVR and more with Buckeye Media Gateway. 13 ABC Action Sports teaming up with BCSN. Now here's Joe Nugent.
There is no hotter ticket in town than Toledo men's basketball, and it's been a long time since that has been the case. After last night's exciting 3-point win against Kent State, UT now 17-2. There's talk nationally of an at-large bid, but of course still plenty of work to do in that area. The coaches, though, are taking notice. Toledo receiving votes in today's poll. Up top, it's Arizona, Syracuse, and Wichita State. Then Michigan State, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Ohio State. Kind of thought the Wolverines would be higher after their great week. They did beat 3 top 10 teams. The latest in East Lansing. As a result, the Mason Blues sweep the weekly Big Ten. Stauskas, your Big Ten Player of the Week, scoring 22 per game. Derek Walton Jr., the freshman of the week, scored a career-high 19 against State. So you thought the Winter Classic was the largest crowd ever for a hockey game? Might have been, but Guinness says ticket takers stopped scanning tickets for those that arrived late, and they were not counted. It's too bad.
13 ABC Action Sports teaming up with BCSN. Now here's Joe Nugent.
There is no hotter ticket in town than Toledo men's basketball, and it's been a long time since that has been the case. After last night's exciting three-point win against Kent State, UT now 17-2. There's talk nationally of an at-large bid, but of course still plenty of work to do in that area. The coaches, though, are taking notice. Toledo receiving votes in today's poll. Up top, it's Arizona, Syracuse, and Wichita State. Then Michigan State, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Ohio State. Kind of thought the Wolverines would be higher after their great week. They did beat 3 top 10 teams. The latest in East Lansing. As a result, the Mason Blues sweep the weekly Big Ten. Stoskus, your Big Ten Player of the Week, scoring 22 per game. Derek Walton Jr., the freshman of the week, scored a career-high 19 against State. So you thought the Winter Classic was the largest crowd ever for a hockey game? Might have been, but Guinness says ticket takers stopped scanning tickets for those that arrived late, and they were not counted. It's too bad. Detroit Red Wing Gustav Nyquist had a whale of a week, good enough to be named one of the NHL's 3 stars. The right winger scored in all 4 games, and Wings move into the final playoff spot. In college puck, Bowling Green creeping closer to a ranking, 25 here in the latest release. The top 20, though, are the coveted spots. BG in 3rd place right now in the WCHA as they host Michigan Tech this weekend. Slim pickings in high school sports this week. A lot of postponed games, but that does not mean faces in the crowd takes a back seat. I hate to point it out again, but hey, it's been really cold. I mean, so chilly, the people are going cuckoo. Seriously, boys wearing dresses? Really? Girls in pajamas at games? Hats and gloves indoors? Really? This is getting serious. We have to find ways to warm up, though. Body heat. Great, huh? Good idea. Rumor has it facial hair works as well. But you know what? Maybe it's just time to get into the calendar and book a trip south. I mean, who wants to be a sucker, right? We're better than that. Let's bounce and hang out with Miley somewhere. Whoa, hey, you dropped the sign. All right, hey, that's sports. We'll be back. Maybe we'll hang out with Miley.
We're all under a wind chill warning through Wednesday at noon. 0 degrees at 7. These are temperatures 5 below at 9, 9 below at 11. Wind chills right now about 15, 20 below. They'll be dipping to about 30 below overnight. Tomorrow, we continue with below 0 wind chill, below 0 temperatures. Breezy with those southwest winds. Getting better late Wednesday, light snow Thursday, and in the 20s for the rest of the 7-day forecast.
Let's get through Tuesday.
Yes.
Big one. All right, Jay, thank you. And that's 13 ABC Action News at 6.
Be sure to join us tonight at 11 for 13 minutes of nonstop news. For Lee Conklin, Jay Burschback, Joe Nugent, and all of us at 13 ABC, I'm Diane Larson.
Stay with us. World News with Diane Sawyer straight ahead. Take care, everybody.
Toledo's highest rated news at 6 is on 13 ABC, and we thank you.
Travel south 500 miles to Tennessee, a frozen waterfall. We've been telling you a lot about the cold this winter, but here's what's different.